That again is a very good question. And I think to really answer it, we need to look at what caused the property crash and what's happened since then. So really the Spanish property crash, depending on the location, started around 2005, 2006. And it followed a period of really quite intense speculation, which was fueled by very, very cheap mortgage rates and also fueled by a lot of banks almost overlending on property. So it's possible to get 100% mortgage, sometimes in cases even 110% mortgage. So these are all things that really created a bubble in the market. That combined with the international financial crisis caused a slowdown and created the situation that we all know about that really took place in Spain from around 2007 to around 2013 when things started improving. Why is the situation different now? Well, for starters, the property market in Spain only really recovered in 2013. So in my opinion, we're just at the start of the cycle. Last year, 2017, was one of the first years that we actually saw sustained growth in the markets, really in the main city markets, which is really the indicator that you should be looking at. In resort locations, the property market tends to fluctuate a bit more, but really city locations are generally considered to be the best guide for how the overall property market is performing. So last year in Madrid, Barcelona and Valencia, we saw sustained growth for the first time. And the first time really in about 7-8 years. So in my opinion, we're just at the start of the cycle. The fundamentals are very different from how they were. The Spanish economy has improved significantly in the last 10 years. It's a much more stronger, robust economy than it was before. Spain is one of the better performing countries now in the Eurozone. And the other thing is that basically the banks are a lot more cautious than they were before. So even when buyers are buying now, they're very limited as to how much loan to value they can get when they're buying properties. So you haven't got the same situation before where people are really over borrowing and speculating on lots of capital growth. So in my opinion, it's a much more healthy, sustainable market than it was back in 2005, 2006 before the last crisis.